Today I'm going to be making a fantastic recipe, chicken Mughlai. Now chicken Mughlai used to be our go-to dish when we were young and younger and kids because it had this lovely rich cashew nut, coconut kind of masala with a little bit of spice. Now this recipe has about 29-30 ingredients. But one thing which has made me create this recipe or recreate this recipe, I would say, is because thanks to this special chicken masala from Mantra Spices, which I completely love. Now, there are lots of masalas available, but there are only few which are made with this whole cryo grinding technology, which means that the temperature at which the spices are ground are cold, which means that the essential oils and flavors are not lost from any spices when they grind it. Now secondly, another game changer to this, that yahan pe all these come in this lovely, very sharp packing, but inside they come in Ziploc, which means that whenever I'm using this, I don't need to do nothing. I just need to use as much as I want, and after that I can put it back. And as a result of that, the spices, the flavor, everything stays intact easily up to 6 months to a year without a problem. And complete 18 spices, the whole recipe, I would say, which they've come out with is outstanding. Now, when it says chicken masala, it doesn't mean you can only use it for chicken. I do even use it when I make paneer. So please go ahead. Now, first things first, there is a little bit of preparation which I have done in the past. So I have taken some hot water and I have soaked about 2 tablespoons or about 20 grams of cashew nuts along with 1.5 teaspoon of khaskhas or poppy. Okay, so I'm adding this khaskhas and cashew nuts into this. Along with this, I have about a tablespoon of desiccated coconut which I'm adding here, to which I'm adding about 7 to 8 cloves of garlic. Okay. उसके बाद हम डालेंगे a nice big piece of ginger. I would say about 15 to 20 grams of ginger easily. I like ginger in this recipe. It gives a really good touch of flavor into it. उसके बाद I've got 2 medium-sized tomatoes, which I'm adding into this as well. Great. So we've got this, and then I've got about 2 tablespoons of curd. Okay. Now I'm actually, this entire recipe which I'm using is for 2 large chicken legs. So I would say about almost 550 to 600 grams tops. Okay. And 1 tablespoon of red chilli powder. We're going to blend this to a nice smooth paste, which I mentioned to you earlier is going to be the marinade for our chicken as well as a part of the gravy. So पहले तो हम onions को slice कर देते हैं. So the onion gives a very nice body to this lovely chicken Mughlai, and अभी अच्छी तरह हम brown करेंगे onions को, and बस हमारी cooking is going to happen in the next some time. So हमारी शानदार paste तो ready हो गई अभी. Okay, so we've got this lovely paste for our chicken. We're going to be just adding a little bit of salt to this first. Beautiful. उसके बाद हम perfect. The rest I'm going to be keeping it. I mean, Mughlai बनाएंगे तो घी में ही तो खाना पड़ेगा हमें. So good about 2 tablespoons of ghee in here. So we've got, as I mentioned to you, we are using equal parts of onions to our chicken. So literally 500 grams of onions, 500 grams of chicken. Okay. So we're going to be first starting by cooking these all the way down. और जब हो रहा है तब हमें nicely massage our chicken with this. Beautiful. A very nice, lovely, rich paste. Okay. So cooking of the onions is very important in I would say any recipe. Okay. Sometimes what happens is that when the onions are not cooked enough, your flavor and taste of your dish, or I would say whether it's a gravy or a curry, it becomes very, very different. Now sometimes what happens is that when you overcook it or burn your onions, now if you burn your onions, they do get a very bitter, वो कड़वी सी taste आ जाती है. So also the cooking of onions is, all the sugars are being caramelized. Onions contain a lot of moisture, they contain a lot of sugar. So you can see there's this whole this lovely transformation of onions, which starts with translucent. From white they go pink, after pink they go light brown, after light brown they go golden brown, and literally then the whole journey of this caramelization is just unbelievable. And every time a different stage of onion gives you a different flavor, and that's the reason why some recipes specify that boil the onions, make a paste. Some say saute onions till golden brown. Some recipes say cook the onions but don't brown them. So there is a whole reason. हर किसी चीज का मकसद होता है. Okay. So after this, I'm going to be adding my chicken along with the marinade, and definitely then we're going to be using the chicken masala. These spices are very, very close and almost close to freshly hand pounded spices, believe me, because they have a great technology behind it, and also the quality of spices which are used to make this are far more superlative than the other ones what you get here. Next, chicken. So we are going to be dropping the chicken right now here. Beautiful. So literally we are introducing this chicken now over our caramelized onions. What an amazing flavor we can already get here. और अभी हम इसे अच्छी तरह भूनेंगे. Okay, literally you have to bhunao your chicken, you have to sear your chicken so that all your juices are like intact inside. So basically ये जो है हम इसमें एक surface दे रहे हैं chicken को. Okay, beautiful. Going to be adding just a little bit of water to this. So I've added the rest of the marinade and our masala inside, which is going to be the body. So without any further delay, we are going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of this mantra chicken masala to our dish. Beautiful. Imagine a recipe which demands more than 10 to 15 spices has it all here in this one magic chicken masala. So how cool is that? So you can see now we are kind of literally emulsifying the chicken masala into our freshly ground safed wala paste, and look how beautifully it's actually amalgamating, so really nice. Now the onions are really getting cooked down, they're almost getting molten in this. So now we're going to cook this very slowly for about 30 to 35 minutes until our chicken is beautifully tender. All the spices have actually gone inside, and this is going to be a complete treat. We're going to be finishing this with a little bit of fresh cream and some nice fine julienne of green chilies, and boom, we have a winner. Wow, amazing. So this color is just spectacular. You know, the whole khaskhas cashew base is one story which has given a really good body, but I really love the aroma, the perfume, the flavor what the chicken masala has done. It has given me an amazing color. Just one more tip to you: if you want to go 3 shades up, which means you want it really dark brown, very simple, प्याज को और थोड़ी आप धीमी आंच पे पकाइए and let it almost become like a dark brown jam, okay? And you can get a really nice, a beautiful color of this. But I'm really happy with this. I love this color. So we have a little bit of cream here, which we are going to drizzle with as a garnish. That's when you also use less cream in it, because you know a lot of the recipe says finish with cream, but I think this is creamy enough. जो खसखस, cashew nuts, yogurt के साथ आती है, I don't think you need the cream, but अब सिर्फ मैं garnishing के लिए इसमें थोड़ी सी cream डाल देता हूँ. Beautiful. Manifestation of love can be done through food as well, and don't forget to use really good quality ingredients like how I do, and keep watching these amazing recipes using mantra spices. And this is your favorite chef Vicky Ratnani saying ciao ciao, and I'll see you soon.